Conor and Floyd had their grand arrivals in Vegas yesterday. The official weigh-in for both fighters is on Friday, with the limits at 154 pounds. Floyd called out Conor this week for being too heavy, and Conor responded. Let's take a listen to both fighters.
Conor McGregor is extremely heavy right now.
Is he?
Extremely heavy.
I mean, the fight's at 154. So how? Like, what's extremely heavy?
I think he's 160. I think he's 164. 164. Ooh. So he still got 10 pounds to go.
Damn.
I mean,
does that tell you? Is that a tip off to you for anything?
I mean, y'all get that extra money if you can't make the weight. Get that extra money. Get them extra millions ready, Dana. Or the UFC, get them extra millions ready. Or somebody got to pay a fine. But he got to get that weight down. A true champion, you know, like I said before, a true champion is disciplined and very responsible. But, you know, we'll see.
Tell him to shut his mouth. He knows nothing. Fool of a thing. Let him keep praying. Praying for weight. Praying for fatigue. Praying for me to take a back step. All he's doing is praying. But he's praying to the new god of boxing.
Shannon, what do you make of this?
Making Conor McGregor gonna get that butt waxed. This is another ploy to sell tickets. I've never seen that. Skip, since this thing 24/7 has come out, that gives you an inside glimpse of guys' training camps and what they're doing behind the scenes as they're preparing for the fight. I get that, but I've never seen this much talking from both sides leading up to a fight. It's almost like they're doing interviews and they're doing press conferences every day trying to sell this. You don't know how many pay-per-view buys, because a lot of times people buy that at the very last minute. That's not something you pay $100 for, and then all of a sudden something comes up and you can't see it. So you'll know probably like Friday, Saturday. Okay, guys, we're gonna have this fight party. Come on over. I'm not having one of those. I'm gonna be there, Skip. But anyway, Skip, they're trying to sell this fight, and I don't care what anybody says. This fight is not moving like they thought it would. Because if it was moving like they thought it would, we've never seen any great fights that we've seen in the history of boxing. There was no, well, we want to go down in glove size, or we want to do this, or we want to do that. It's always something to try to generate a buzz to make people think that Conor McGregor actually has a chance. You know he doesn't. Most of the boxing aficionados who we value.
Sure.
Exactly.
They're going to protect the faith.
Ain't no protecting nothing. You just expect a guy that's in the MMA that has no real boxing experience. Yeah, that little stuff that he be doing in MMA, but I don't really count that. You actually think he can do something Chop Chop Corley couldn't do consistently. Zab Super Judo, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya, Cotto, Madonna, Marquez, Pacquiao, all these great fighters, champion fighters, I might add, who've been boxing their entire career. Throw that in there also. Conor McGregor is going to do something that those guys couldn't do consistently, and that's lay leather, lay glove, hands on Floyd Mayweather. It's not going to happen. Floyd will pick him apart, because let me tell you what's going to happen. He's going to get frustrated. He's going to try to force the fight like you want him to do. This guy's crazy. He's crazy. But once Floyd, whoa.
Tell me when you're finished.
I ain't finished. Yeah. I will. Once he start touching it with them gloves, all of a sudden he gonna back up and start running around the ring like he did against Nate Diaz.
Finished?
Done.
Good. First, before I get to my main points, allow me to say I was highly amused by Floyd trying to send the message that he owns and operates all of Las Vegas, as if he's got eyes and ears in Conor's dressing room, maybe even in his hotel room. It must be bugged. I don't know, because he's privy to the information that Conor is 10 pounds overweight, says Floyd at this point. So he's trying to give the impression he's some mafia kingpin running Vegas.
He run Vegas, he do. You just said
knows all, sees all. Stop it. You can't intimidate this guy, Floyd. Now, he is not trying to sell the fight. You are giving him way too much credit here. If you know Floyd's MO, this is classic pre-fight Floyd paranoia. He is running scared, just the way he ran scared before the Pacquiao fight. I'll get to that in just a moment. But what has Conor McGregor, very successfully I might add, taunted Floyd about from the start of their media sessions? you're too little. You got a little head and a little torso and little legs. I love it how he says that because it's true. And Floyd knows it's true. Floyd's natural walking around weight is about 147. Floyd is having to fight up in weight. I was surprised he agreed to this, but he wants to go up to 154. I thought it was so he could have the protection of the 10-ounce gloves, but then he got goaded into, he got his manhood challenge. So he finally relented and said, I dare you. Let's do 8-ounce gloves. And guess what? The commission said, okay, 8 ounces. Good luck.
You goad a guy into doing something he's been doing basically his whole career. He's always fought in 8-ounce gloves.
Not
with the
against
exception
this
of
guy.
4 fights.
Conor McGregor is a natural walk-around 170-pounder who's going to fight down in weight at 154. Now, Conor did say, maybe it was a month or so ago, he said, you know what? I may get down to 154 and stay there just so I can be a little lighter on my feet for Floyd. But I'm starting to wonder that that's not going to be the case because you can get there. This guy can do whatever he wants. We're talking about extreme will and extreme skill in Conor McGregor. So let's say he does get down to 154. And then the fear for Floyd Mayweather Jr., I underline Jr., is that by fight time, by the opening bell of this fight, he's going to be up against a 170-pound Conor McGregor, who's bigger, longer, stronger, very athletic. It's a bad matchup for Floyd. So what does Floyd fear the most? That Conor McGregor, who doesn't care about Floyd's 49-0, he doesn't care that he wrote the textbook on how to defend as a boxer. What if he just overpowers Floyd? What if he manhandles little Floyd Mayweather? What if he just cuts right through all that sweet science of Floyd, all that hunting and packing, and just powers through it and bludgeons Floyd? What if he bullies Floyd? That's Floyd's biggest fear right here, right now, which is why he's trying to plant the seeds of get him down to 154. You're going to get fined millions of dollars if you don't get to 154, Conor. He's afraid Conor is going to be too big for him, just as he was afraid of this. And I have not said this before or written this before, but before the Pacquiao fight, Floyd Mayweather was so concerned about all the talk about how Manny Pacquiao was a born-again Christian, because all Manny talked about was God, and it felt like God was on Manny's side. What did Floyd do before that fight? I know this for a fact because I know the minister that he flew in to sort of get Floyd right with God so that he could feel like he went into the ring with God on his side as well as, maybe God would like both fighters when they went into the ring. That's how paranoid. Okay, that's how paranoid Floyd was about Pacquiao's Christianity. He's paranoid now about Conor's size. So he's trying to plant seeds of doubt. Let's get him down to 154 because frankly, he's afraid of this guy at 170. And I think by fight time, he's going to be up against 170-pound, hydrated Conor McGregor.
I love how you make it seem like that Conor McGregor is the only guy that's had hardship in his life.
I never said that.
No, this guy has an incredible will. What the hell you think Floyd did? Coming from Grand Rapids.
Hey, 4 years ago, Conor McGregor was on welfare. He grew up in a gang war in Dublin, in the wrong side of Dublin. Go look it up. Go check it out. Go read the ESPN The Magazine story.
Okay.
Read it.
I want you to watch my eyes closely.
Yeah, wait, Floyd's father was a professional fighter. His uncle was a professional fighter. Oh, well,
You make it seem like they made real big bucks back then. They weren't champions. Yeah, just because you fight doesn't mean you make a lot of money. There's a lot of guys that box. They're not making a lot of money though, Skip.
This is a bad man you're up against. Bad man.
First of all, what if I won that $700 million? You talk about what if he bludgeons him? What if he just walks? You've heard too many guys say he's not walking through those powder puffs that you say Floyd be throwing. That's not going to happen. And I hope he goes up to 175, 180 because when you come down in weight and you balloon back up, it's easier for your skin to tear. Trust me, I know.
Floyd running scared.
Why Floyd need to run?
Well, he runs every fight. I don't know. Maybe he's just getting in shape to fight.
I'm about to make $300 million in 36 minutes from picking this clown apart.
Well,
you know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen.
He's going to try to run from this clown.
Him apart.
Run from this clown.
Right.
Yeah. And by the way, while we're on this, I wanted to send a quick message to the Conor fans out there. Just know we are going to be in Las Vegas the next 2 days, right outside T-Mobile. I want them to know they're welcome at our show as well as the Floyd fans. So we're open for business to both sides. We're not just a Floyd show. Just want to make that.
What you mean
clear.
we had just a Floyd
Well,
show?
that's all I hear is Floyd. Every
Oh, you
boxer
talking about
we
the
have on.
Connor? Oh, we talking about
I
the
want
Cowboy.
them to know the visitors from Ireland, they're also welcome at our show. I'll see you there.
It's been an ongoing debate between me and some people behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Does Skip love the Cowboys, the Spurs, or Conor McGregor more?
I don't love Conor McGregor.
Oh, you
I
do?
just love what he's going to do to Floyd Mayweather.
Nothing.
This is
Get his butt kicked.
Man.
Floyd told him he gonna tax it.
Oh,
Tax it.
you are so underestimating his will and his.
I don't care.
This is a crazy. You know what?
You underestimating a guy that has really no boxing skills, Skip. I don't care.
How can you say that? That's where you're so wrong.
That's like saying a guy.
That's all he has is boxing skill.
A guy that plays in the arena league. Yeah, it's football. It's not NFL football.
Bad analogy.
No, it's not.
It's a bad analogy.
Skip, you asking a guy. Think about this, Skip. You asking a guy that's never had a professional fight, never fought at the Olympics level, never fought Golden Gloves, and his first match is going to be against a 5-division champion.
This is high combat IQ coming
Man, y'all
at
just
you
stop.
with
You know what?
crazy will.
I'm so sick of you and the UFC guys talking about, oh, it's the fight. UFC, boxing has been prize fighting for over 100 years. UFC came into existence in 1993.
And it has overtaken boxing.
So under 25 years. Oh, because all they do is box. In MMA, you know, you got to strike, you got to grapple, you got to this. I don't care about all that. The fact of the matter is, it's fighting. And Floyd Mayweather is the baddest fighter with them gloves on his hands.
He's the baddest runner and defender.
Call it what you want to.
I'll give you that.
Call it what you want to.
But he couldn't knock me out right now because Victor Ortiz sat right there and said he couldn't crack an egg.
But see,
that was, what, 6 years ago?
I love how you say that. But Victor Ortiz and Shane Mosley told you the same thing. When you see the punches coming, nobody's going anywhere. It's those ones you don't see.
Yeah, when Victor was apologizing to the referee, he got rocked by a shot he wasn't looking for as a sucker punch.
Okay, what did Shane say?
What did
Shane Mosley say? How do knockouts occur? You watch the fight game, Skip. You know it.
Shane Mosley is offended by the concept of an MMA fighter going in and beating a man that Shane is proud that he hung in with for 12 rounds. That's all that was.
Okay, that's fine, Skip.
Yep.
But that doesn't change the fact that he doesn't know, he knows what he's talking about. He says, if I see the punch coming, I'm not going anywhere. Victor Ortiz sat in that very seat yesterday and said, you're right. Call me champ, call me champ. Cause you know, I got to sit down on the punches, Joy. If you see the punches coming, it's harder to get someone out of there, Skip. And the reason why MMA fighters go down so quick when they get clipped, they're not used to taking punches on the jaw.
They are to the bare knuckle fighting. Oh,
Skip, you got to be good at everything.
oh,
Every UFC fighter that get clipped on the chin, he goes down.
I cannot wait until Saturday night.